Welcome back to my review series of Ahsoka. I'm about to jump into episode 4. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click start on my timer and on here at the same time so you can watch with me. Very curious about this one. I hear Anakin is in this one. I don't know how much. Should be fascinating. And if you hear my cat going crazy in the background, my apologies. I can't do anything about him. So here we go. It's 40 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. It's probably going to be more like 20 minutes with the intro, outro, recap, all that. And after this, we're halfway done with the show because they put out 2 episodes the first week. Oh, they're going back to episode 1. I agree that Thrawn's probably barely going to be in this show. Purgle. Speed. Yeah, we're probably going to get like 20 seconds of Anakin. I don't know. It's probably going to be some kind of flashback. See? She mentions home one again. It is home one. Oh man, I gotta point. Has anyone else pointed out that this is Akbar's ship and he's not here? It looks like they're probably gonna do like a Dagobah style scene with this forest. Yeah, and again, Luke and Han and all them should know about this. It sucks that they're just taking that story from them. No, stop cribbing that from the EU unless you're gonna directly adapt the EU. You, ah, Dave Filoni ripping off more talented people and not even paying them. Like Timothy Zahn's not going to be paid for this. Such a shame. That's why they made new Thrawn books. They just wanted to rewrite old canon. It's stupid. It's Maroc. Merrick? Maroc? I don't know. It's a weird name. Or no, it's a robot. There he is. I'm trying to figure out who that actor is by the way he walks. I do kind of like the theory that it was Cal Kestis, but it's not. We know what happens to him in here. What's it's a weird flute? Fallen Jedi, is that probably referencing Hayden? I would have liked to see a scene between Hayden or Anakin's ghost, Luke, and Ahsoka, but I don't know if we'll ever see that. They're just completely sidelining Luke. Like, where did he go after Mando season 2? I just noticed, why does it look like she's wearing headphones in front of that headpiece? I don't think I ever noticed that. Yeah, that's definitely a practical effect. They probably have a guy puppeteering it with wearing blue to paint him out. Oh God, it's Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Do you have some kind of like probe that you can shock him with? Wow, you could have shot through him and then through Hu Yang. What was the point of that? You moved him over and then moved him back. You know, she's probably got lightsaber throw. Why don't you throw them? Wow, is that actual emotion from Ahsoka for once? Still no sign of Admiral Akbar. As far as I know, he didn't retire right after Return of the Jedi. Is this the ghost? Not really. There's people above General. I don't think you're. You can be shot down for doing this. There it is. Live action ghost. I mean, we gotta like see it for a second in Rogue One, but like we didn't get to see this much of it. Oh, it's that guy. It's a Rodian. Hey, why aren't they in E-wings? They just have him standing around a lot of the time, and it sucks. Is this similar to the place that Luke and Grogu were at in Mando season 2? Like, is it one a similar thing? Basically, like a map room. See if the lightsaber fighting has gotten any better. Her line delivery is laughable, man. They still haven't had the balls to do the stupid flying in this show that they did in Rebels. They'll spin it, but they won't fly with them because they would be laughable. At least they're one-handing lightsabers in this. The lightsaber fights in the sequel trilogy was all two-handed, slow-moving. This is a little bit more nimble, more prequel-esque. Because they have heavy lightsaber props and not like the sticks they used in the prequels. She gonna take him out. I've been spoiled. This is nonsense. You're fighting a dark force user and you're holding your own. It's just as absurd as Rey fighting Kylo and defeating him, or even holding her own. I can't not see the Dark Souls guy now. Well, that was lame. All that it's the Snoke theories all over again. All that theorizing about who is he, and he's just dead. Never knew anything about him. Oh man, there's so many people mad. I bet. Good thing I didn't come up with some stupid theory. Although I did think they were going to do an Ezra thing. It was just a guy that looks cool. He doesn't get to do anything. He should be out there fighting. Yeah. He wasn't invented yet. Duh. That's Disney's motto. Destroy the EU in order to create new, worse stuff. That's so on the nose, it's like a meta line. Okay, Thanos. There's gonna be like a bunch of dads dressing as him at the next like Star Wars celebration. Anyone that ever cosplayed as Count Dooku could probably pull off him too. Just gotta add the armor pieces. And we know he can sword fight. We've seen him play Blackbeard in maybe my favorite show of all time, Black Sails. Highly recommend if you haven't seen it. Is that orange? They said this is an orange blade. It just looks like how Vader's looked in the originals. Like, not completely red, but like an off red. I don't think it quite looks orange. At the henge? Like Stonehenge? This is what I've always wondered. Why do they wait so long to use the Force in fights? He's a dark side user. Why doesn't he Force Choker? Why doesn't he use lightning? Some of this sword fighting is not good. Myrak was literally. Why did he turn into like gas? Well, I guess don't Sith turn into well, like when they showed Darth Bane in the Clone Wars, he like turned into gas when he disappeared because they don't have any Force ghosts. What? You have a lightsaber. Why don't you just destroy it? It's a Batman move. Why does he just stand there? He could have killed her by now. There's my thumbnail. Just shoot him. Shoot him and then shoot it. Why don't you do that? Wait, what did he just do? It looked like he cut her hand off, but I don't... What if that thing's blaster resistant and she just looks like an idiot right now? I don't know why Hera has not mentioned uh, Kanan yet. We're not so different, you and I. The traditional boring bad guy speech. Man, this just makes me miss him. He's not going to be in anything else. Sucks. Prediction. Well, I don't. Do you think that Ezra will even show up in this show, or will that be like, nah, that's not till season 2 or whatever? So far, this is more competent than the other episodes, and it's more competent than I think Mando season 3 and Book of Boba Fett. They probably spent more. Oh, what the? Now she chooses to do it. Okay. What word did Anakin not keep? They're still using that name. This is probably the episode they spent the most money on. I bet it probably means the rest of the season will be. Oh dang! That was a tough ball. So they're actually gonna go to the unknown regions for the first time in live action, outside of this galaxy. What if Marak is not dead and his like spirit like inhabits another? I don't know. I think he was an actual flesh and bone human. Guess we'll never know. We know less about him than we knew about Snoke, and that's saying something. Gonna run through them like what's her face? Or are they gonna actually they're gonna probably uncanonize that because that does not it's not how light hyperspace works. Hyperspace, you go into like basically another dimension. You would just go through them. You wouldn't. I mean, you would phase through them. Yeah, move. Holy crap. Yeah, see, that would happen. Not what happened in Last Jedi, where she just goes through them. Well, at least they decanonized that part of that movie. Don't say I've got a bad feeling about this. He didn't finish the sentence, but still. What's the rest of the show gonna be? It feels like everything happened in this episode. That was an interesting transition. Did she is she in the world between worlds now? Where did she end up anyway? Didn't she fell to the bottom of the ocean? Here's where she meets Hayden. I'm guessing. Oh my god, it is. I thought you could only access it from that one spot. Like in Rebel. How does she just access it here? Bro, we're already getting World Between Worlds stuff. Decanonize the sequels. Do it! Oh, snap. Just heard Hayden say hello, Snips. I can't deny it. This is actually pretty cool. Oh, God. Oh, snap. Whoa. Bro, it looks just like 2005 Anakin. They de-aged him a bit. Oh, the Darth Vader. Is that it? Wow. I didn't know it would be like 2 seconds. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, that episode definitely the best one so far. Um, I'm actually curious to see where it goes now. I felt like the first two episodes were just terrible, and I think it was probably Dave getting his feet, finding his feet directing. But this is definitely the least bad show of all of them. I don't know if I can say it's good or great, but it's not anywhere near as bad as Mando season 3 or Book of. The problem is they're making too much crap. They need to just slow down and focus on one thing at a time for a couple years and not fire it all out at once and be crap. But wow, okay, all right. Sucks that Marok's gone. All those theories are just gone. But yeah, I can admit when I like something, I like that for the most part. There was some things here and there that were kind of dumb, but yeah, hopefully Dave just improves with the more he directs in live action. But yeah, I guess we'll see next week. There he is, Hayden Christensen. We'll see where this goes next week, and I probably won't skip next week. I'll probably, like I did last week, I'll be there night of and talk about it. So thank you for watching, and until next time for episode 5, peace out.